always present. It isn't for the thank you. We do it for our guests like Tom, Pam, and Nora. And your support brings warmth and comfort to families in need. Please donate today and help us make it home.
Exclusive reports from the Capitol only on 19 News.
Good evening, everyone, and happy Merry Christmas Eve. I'm Kevin Hodge. Tonight on your WZMQ News, there were some hiccups this morning when it came to air travel. We hear how it's affecting holiday plans. Plus, we check in with your UP state representatives to hear about their holiday traditions. And we hear the effects the holidays can have on people living with Alzheimer's and how you can help them through it. Your 19 News at 6 starts now.
Live from the UP, this is WZMQ 19 News at 6.
As we go through Christmas Eve here, looking pretty good. If you're going out and about for the evening services and the like, we're in pretty good shape here. Clear, cold, typical Marquette cold here, down to the mid-teens with partly cloudy skies overall through the nighttime hours. And Christmas morning is going to start out partly cloudy as well. It's pretty tranquil for the area. Cold but not frigid. Temperatures remain in the low 20s throughout the Upper Peninsula with partly cloudy skies. Rest of the holiday forecast later in the show. Kevin?
Tom, thank you. It was a stressful start to the holiday season this morning for passengers catching flights on Christmas Eve, but the worst of the issues were short-lived. Flyers were soon on their way to see loved ones or take vacations. Erica Brown is at the Reagan National Airport outside of Washington, D.C. with more details.
Christmas Eve travelers were hit with some bad news at the airport Tuesday morning.
Breaking news. I think this is a national computer failure. American Airlines computers are down. We're getting off of the plane.
A computer issue led to a ground stop for every American Airlines flight. It lasted an hour, then systems were back up and running.
A little bit of stress in the early morning, putting everything together, but as soon as that was done, we were all golden. Jayla
Shiver is headed to Orlando and Sao Paulo, Brazil. He said by the time he got to Washington's Reagan National Airport, the worst of the delays had cleared up.
Hopefully the weather's compliant. Hopefully the flight is all good. There's no turbulence. There's no further delays. So I'm hoping that we have a great time traveling and a great vacation at the end of the day.
The weather is a challenge in the west, with snow in the Sierras and hurricane-force winds, flooding and high surf pounding the coast. A winter storm brought some slick conditions to the northeast from Baltimore to Boston. While traffic on the roads is a little lighter today, more than 107 million Americans are planning to travel by car over the holiday season.
After losing the election by 3 points, Congressman Mark Molinaro of New York gave his farewell remarks on the floor, but he tells our Washington, D.C. correspondent Rachel Knapp if given the chance, he would love to serve again. We have Rachel's report from Washington.
In the last few days of session, New York Congressman Mark Molinaro gave his farewell remarks on the House floor.
From the Massachusetts-New York border, across the Hudson River Valley, through the Catskill Mountains to central New York and into the southern tier. And to the people of this amazing upstate New York district, thank you. Thank you for your trust, your support, and your unwavering belief in me.
The congressman served one term before getting ousted by Democrat challenger Josh Riley in the November elections. He tells us he will be working for his constituents until the last minute.
30 years of public service where I've led on coalitions of people driving down taxes, economic revitalization, services for those with mental health and substance use, helping those with disabilities. This is one more, 2 years of those 30.
The McCourt School of Public Policy at Georgetown University named Molinaro in the top 5 first-year House members who had some of the highest scores on their bipartisan index. As for the next Congress, he says this place needs a shakeup.
I hope this Congress focuses on driving down cost, securing the border, making things easier for people, but also it extends some degree of compassion for Americans who work too hard and get too little in return.
And for his next steps.
First is to get home with my family and to be back in the district to help folks these last couple of weeks. But I thankfully am blessed with some opportunities, and as they become real, you'll know about them. But I truly believe that I'm meant to be in public service. It's who I am, it's what I believe, and if there's a time that makes sense where me and the voters agree, perhaps I'll be given the opportunity to serve again.
In Washington, Rachel Knapp, WZMQ 19 News.
Our Michigan Capitol correspondent Sophia Murphy was able to catch up with some of our state lawmakers. This year, the legislators worked up until the week before Christmas. Representatives Dave Preston and Jen Hill shared some of their favorite holiday traditions.
It's kind of a mixed bag. Some years we go on a vacation. Some years we go down to Chicago for my wife's family. Some years we just keep it close to home here and enjoy the downtime. I think this is one of those years where we're just going to stay a little on the down low and enjoy the quiet time. So
making cookies with my mom is absolutely my favorite thing. My mom is a tremendous baker. I learned so much from her. And so we make, 12 different kinds of cookies, and that is absolutely my favorite part of Christmas.
I'd like to wish everyone across the Upper Peninsula a very Merry Christmas and a happy and prosperous New Year.
Hill says she's looking forward to spending some time outside in the snow, while Preston says his family is celebrating their first year with a synthetic Christmas tree. Caring for a loved one with Alzheimer's can create high levels of stress and a heavy emotional strain during the holidays. Experts say it's normal for family members to be concerned about a parent or grandparent who's experiencing memory issues. For those diagnosed with Alzheimer's disease, being together for the holidays can sometimes reveal the progression of the disease to their family members. Experts encourage family to do their best to enjoy time with a loved one living with Alzheimer's and to remember that they are not alone. Tips like adjusting the time of day for gatherings and offering extra support with cooking or cleanup for family caregivers can go a long way. Above all else, experts say to be patient and flexible with your loved ones.
You might have experienced your loved one who's living with Alzheimer's repeat a lot. They might repeat a lot of questions or a lot of stories. Go with the flow. Don't say, hey, Grandpa, you just asked us that, right? There's no point to it. It's just a part of the disease. And, no harm, no foul. Just repeat the details again and try to redirect the conversation. So all those types of tips and just, having some mutual support, that can make a world of difference.
An estimated 6.7 million people in the U.S. are currently living with Alzheimer's, and 11 million people are caring for people with Alzheimer's or other dementias. For more resources, visit WZMQ19.com. Your first warning weather forecast coming up after the break. Plus, the Kiwanis Club in Marquette is hard at work trying to get Christmas meals to those in need. And later, we head to Germany to discover the origins of Christmas markets. We're back in 2 minutes.
John's Auto has been voted the #1 dealer to buy pre-owned vehicle for longer than I've been alive. If you're looking for a vehicle, or if you're looking for someone to help with your current car, or if you need to get yours looking like new again, come see us at John's Auto Sales and Service, Marquette.
From our family to yours,
Have a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
may your holidays be spent with those who bring you happiness.
We hope you have a safe and blessed holiday season.
We wish you good cheer and a very Merry Christmas. May your Hanukkah be filled with light and joy.
Merry Christmas, Hauske Yolawa, and Feliz Navidad.
From our family here at 19 News to all of you at home, happy holidays.
A world at your fingertips gives you the advantage. Scan this right now. Weather, local news, community events, amazing video. It's cool. It's all yours. It's free. And it's on demand. Do it. Download the app from 19 News. Now you know.
Is your parents' car sounding funny? Do you hear any clunks, rattles, squeaks, or leaks? Tell them to call John's Auto Service Department for fast, friendly, and affordable service. Come see us at John's Auto Sales and Service, Marquette.
Tonight's weather is brought to you by Shunk Furniture.
It's Shunk's end of the year clearance. You'll save 30 to 60% off hundreds of items. We're clearing out sofas from Flex Steel, Lazy Boy in England. You can buy a nice sofa for just $449. There's big discounts on recliners from Lazy Boy, Flex Steel, and Best. Recliners start at just $299. And huge discounts on Amish dining room and bedroom furniture, quality that will last a lifetime. There's clearance prices on mattresses from Serta, Sealy, and Tempur-Pedic. A full-size mattress is just $179. Shop Shunks at Marquette today.
Now, WZMQ TV19 First Warning Weather with meteorologist Tom DeVecchio.
It's Christmas Eve, and looks like we're going to have some pretty tranquil weather for the balance of this holiday midweek here. As we head on toward Friday and into the weekend, we can't rule out some rain showers. Next chance of snow may be a while here for the Upper Peninsula, but certainly good news if you have any travel plans for this evening, maybe hitting midnight mass. Weather looking good here overall. Southwesterly winds will be on the light side as we head on through Christmas morning. You can see about 5 to 10, so it's cold. No big time cold wind chills, no blizzard conditions. Certainly some good news for the rest of Christmas Day. Again, winds on the light side. Southerly winds mean it will keep our temperatures up a bit, probably above freezing in the grand, or close to it in the grand scheme of things throughout Christmas Day and into the Christmas evening. Looking pretty good. Futurecast, the clouds coming in, hanging tight for tonight. Might squeeze out a few flurries or a little bit of drizzle here and there, but that's about it. And through Christmas Day, cloudy skies to start. Notice it breaks up, though we see some sunshine later on in the afternoon. And then for the nighttime hours on Christmas, the clouds come back in as the temperatures get colder. And that'll lead to some cloudy skies. But really, even into Thursday, Kwanzaa, looking good for any type of activities you may have. Of course, the beginning of Hanukkah also looking good if you have to be traveling about over the next several days. So for Christmas Day in particular, we're looking at clouds giving way some sunshine. So we'll just call it partly sunny overall. Temperatures will be in the mid-30s. Good travel weather if you're heading over to grandma's house or families for any kind of festivities or Hanukkah services as well. Mother Nature, Santa Claus really helping out this year. And tonight, we're looking at partly cloudy skies overall. Temperatures cold, but not frigid. We'll have some teens to lower 20s for your low temperatures under partly cloudy skies throughout the region. And for Christmas Day, as mentioned, the clouds can wait for some sunshine throughout all of the Upper Peninsula. Lower 30s overall for your highs. A couple of you may get in the upper 20s, but again, looking pretty nice here for Christmas and Hanukkah season for tomorrow. Kwanzaa on Thursday, mostly cloudy skies. You can see we're keeping it dry. Next weather system is going to bring some mild air, a good mild push on that southerly flow. Looking at temperatures for Friday right on through the weekend. Near 40 to the lower 40s, scattered showers around for Friday. I think the best chance would be Saturday, and more scattered variety showers on Sunday. Temperatures drop a bit for early next week, but really not bad. Next chance of snow appears to be on Tuesday.
Thanks, Tom. While many are getting ready to open their presents tomorrow, we're also close to celebrating the end of 2024. Coming up next on Insights, we're joined by Northern Michigan University to talk about what a great year they've had. That conversation takes place in 2 minutes.
Sleep better with a new mattress from Kirkish Furniture. We proudly feature Made in the Midwest Restonic mattresses. Try one out today and compare other major brands. Let our sleep specialists help you find the bed of your dreams at Kirkish Furniture.
Welcome to Car Breakdowns 101. I'm your Professor Ice-T. If your car is out of warranty, a car breakdown could eat you alive. Look at that car. The transmission alone could cost you $3,000. And that engine? How much do you love your kidneys? Don't even get me started on the computer system. That's a small fortune. Do what I did and call CarShield. They get expensive car repairs taken care of so you don't have to. Class dismissed.
Call 800-859-0084.
Everyone who comes into this clinic is a mystery. Solve a mystery, save a life.
Somebody help!
Our patients don't need doctors. Our patients need detectives.
He may be reckless.
This is not an approved procedure.
But he's also a genius. Who are you?
Watson premieres CBS Sunday, January 26th after the AFC Championship and streaming on Paramount+.
The UP loves to be outdoors. Running, fishing, hiking, biking. If it's happening outside, you want to be a part of it. And this little baby is what you need to be ready. It's local and 100% free, 24/7. WZMQ 19's news app can show you the best times to be out, what to wear, how to stay safe, whether to bring along the kids. It's your problem-solving power tool, the WZMQ 19 app, now playing on a phone near you.
Direct.
Don't you ever look up at the sky and roll your eyes. You hear me?
Yes.
Yeah, good.
He holds the line.
I resent it, and I resent you for doing it.
Mathis Court is in session.
Weekdays on WZMQ CBS.
Welcome back, everyone. As 2024 comes to a close soon, many are looking back at what they accomplished, as is the leadership at Northern Michigan University. Joining us tonight is campus spokesperson Derek Hall. And Derek, I had to throw this hat on just to get into the Christmas spirit with you.
I heard it was Christmas sweater night.
Well, I missed that memo.
Oh, man.
I hope this Santa hat was
I wear the
suffice.
llama wherever I can. So.
Yeah. Let's talk about this past year for NMU. Just what kind of a year was it for you?
You know, we finished with graduation a week and a half ago, and it was just amazing to look back on the whole year. And really, it was a year of celebration.
Mm-hmm.
You know, our 125th anniversary. Right. And we celebrated all year, and it was fun to look back and share memories.
Definitely. So what do you think the biggest accomplishments of the university was this year?
Well, I think if you ask the general public, that NMU Michigan State basketball game in the Dome was pretty big. I mean, to get 11,500 people in the Dome for a basketball game, first time ever for that, what an event. It was just amazing. The people came from everywhere. Great support for NMU, great support for Michigan State. Coach Izzo, it was a perfect weekend.
Yeah, absolutely. And speaking of sports, you also got a new place to play some of those sports too.
Yeah, we rededicated Vandament Arena, and volleyball played there. They did fabulous. Our men's and women's basketball, they're in there now, and both teams are doing really well. It's a great environment for basketball, much better than in the Berry, because it was it was a hockey arena, and it's great. The energy in there is fun.
Right, and this year you also got a visit from NMU alum, former CEO of Starbucks. What was that visit like?
Yeah, to have Howard Schultz come to campus. It's been 20-ish years since he's been on campus, and for him to see where we are now, to talk face-to-face with a bunch of our students and really get to know us. From all reports, he had a great visit, and the students loved that interaction.
Right. What kind of impact do you think that's going to have on them going forward?
Well, his family foundation dropped $1 million donation right after that. So thank you very, very much for that. But we're continuing to have discussions with him. He's a big idea guy. He's retired now, and so he has a little more time to maybe think about possibilities with us, and we'll see. It's great to engage him again with campus, and all the credit goes to President Tessman. He's been out to Washington a few times, visited, and that invitation, it was easy for Howard to say yes. I want to come back to campus.
Sure. Every time I talk to Brock, it's a great time.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah. All right. Almost into 2025. Great 125th year for you guys. Yeah. And what are you looking forward to next year?
Well, winter semester, we have a lot of activities to engage our students. The winter time can get kind of long. Within the first week, kids are looking forward to spring break.
Right.
Things like that. But we have a lot of activities, a lot of things happening. Just a really good energy around campus. And it's just a great time to be at Northern.
Let me ask you this. Summarize 2024 for NMU in one word real quick. Oh, you were about to pull out a whole book on me.
Northern Magazine. We put this magazine together looking back at the last 125. And it shows how we've come together throughout our whole history, and our community now comes together, and moving forward it's going to be the same. And that's why it's so great to be part of Northern.
For sure. Let's hold that up real quick, actually, and there we go, get it above that. And
if anyone needs one,
yes,
reach out to the alumni office, the marketing office. We're happy to get you one. That hit the mailbox about a month ago. So.
All right, excellent. Derek, thanks so much for coming in.
You bet.
I know it's probably a busy Christmas Eve for you, and Really appreciate the time.
Happy Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas to you, sir. All right, coming up on Thursday, we're joined by Jesse Wiederhold of Visit Keweenaw to talk about what to expect at this New Year's Chook Drop. That conversation's only on 19 News Insights. And still to come tonight, we check in with the large amount of volunteers trying to make it a great Christmas for those in their community. But first, here's your Upers United Volunteer Opportunity of the Day. The Upper Peninsula Luge Club is looking for people to help visitors be safe on the track. They host about 15 people each Friday evening and Saturday midday during the winter. Volunteers would help check people in and out, hand out gear, and ensure people are using the track safely. Ages 15 and older are able to help out. To sign up to be a volunteer or check out other opportunities, just head to upersunited.com, and we'll be back right after this.
Blades Bait and Tackle and Little Baity Knock. They've got rods, reels, cases, walls full of tackle and lined by the spool. Even more rods, hand augers, of course electric ones are cool. Tip-ups, heaters, boxes, sleds, and electronics to get you on the bite. Shacks to buy or rent for the day or night. Clothes to keep you warm through thick and thin, and of course all sorts of bait in the buckets it goes in. If you're heading for the bay, always make your first stop Blades Bait and Tackle in Kipling. You need it, they've got it. Be sure to visit them online at bladesbait.com to get the latest ice conditions and weather reports.
This is home for CBS, WZMQ 19.
Looking for your next level in real estate? Look no further than Next Home Superior Living. Stephanie's not just any realtor. She's energetic, talented, equipped with the latest technology, and decades of experience to serve you better. At Next Home Superior Living, we're not just selling homes. We're guiding clients and customers throughout the entire transaction. That's Stephanie Jones of Next Home. Visit stephaniesells.com and let her work with you for your next home. Don't settle for ordinary. Choose Next Home Superior Living for your extraordinary real estate journey.
Tonight's sports is brought to you by the Window Store.
Why should you consider re-siding your home? Your home is the largest investment you'll make. Protect it with new siding installed by the experts at the Window Store. We offer a range of affordable, high-quality siding options, including premium ABC seamless steel siding with attractive financing options available. And we install all winter long across the entire UP. Schedule your appointment today and enjoy the Window Store experience for yourself. Your clear choice is the Window Store.
Welcome back, everyone. This is home. The Kiwanis Club of Marquette held its 37th annual free Christmas dinner today. People who registered were able to pick up their meals at the Salvation Army or have them delivered to their homes. Dinner coordinator Neil Crothers says they prepared over 450 meals of turkey, mashed potatoes, stuffing, and of course pie for dessert. Many who took part in the program were shut-ins that had few options this Christmas.
Because they're at home and they are not leaving for the holidays. So they want a little bit of holiday cheer, and we're able to provide that for them. It's very heartwarming that that this community just reaches out.
The organizers wish to thank the more than 30 volunteers who prepared the meals, as well as the businesses who donated the food. A popular restaurant in the Gwinn area is focused on giving back this year as well. The Up North Lodge. I'm going to get that right one of these days, folks. The Up North Lodge is hosting its annual Operation Great Christmas, a celebration that includes a free holiday dinner on Christmas Day and a Christmas gift giveaway held today in the event center. Those who signed up browsed the tables in search of a last-minute gift. Organizer Lenora McKean says it's a reflection on how generous the community is.
It's about giving back. It's about helping people. We're not doing handouts, we're doing hand-ups, you know? It's just a little extra. And it's a nice way to let people know that they're seen and they're valued, and that we're here as a community because we want everybody to feel that Christmas spirit.
So we set up it's like wall to wall.
The free community dinner will happen tomorrow from 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. For more information, visit WZMQ19.com. Every year, Christmas markets pop up in town squares around the world, but the centuries-old tradition started in Germany. Tina Kraus takes us to one of the most famous festivals.
Holiday magic sparkles in the streets of Germany's historic city of Nuremberg this time of year. One of the world's oldest Christmas markets is once again serving up a seasonal smorgasbord of traditional favorites. And not just to Germans.
So this year there definitely seems to be a lot more Americans than usual.
Thomas Ladner flew in from Mississippi.
I think that it helps set the Christmas mood just because of how magical everything feels. Everybody's so friendly, the food is great.
This is Daniel Crocker's 10th time here.
There's nothing like this in Ohio. For Christmas markets, it's just wonderful. You can't compare it, really.
The medieval city has been hosting the festival for at least 400 years in this location and offers nearly 200 wooden stalls packed with handcrafted holiday gifts.
They sell everything, ornaments, food, Glühwein.
That famous spiced wine is one of the biggest sellers.
It warms you up, keeps your hands warm.
Along with Lebkuchen. The gingerbread cookies come in all shapes and sizes.
What have you bought so far?
Food, a lot of food.
Kartoffelpuffer got my attention as an Idaho native. Tasty potato pancakes served with applesauce.
Did it put you more in the spirit?
Absolutely it did. It's beautiful here. I really like seeing all the Christmas decorations with the trees, the German Christmas.
A festive flavor of Germany, savored by holiday revelers from near and far.
Tonight's one of the most anticipated nights of the year for kids, Christmas Eve and Santa's visit. Volunteers at Peterson Space Force Base in Colorado are taking calls from children around the world, urgently wondering when St. Nick will slide down their chimney with presents. The Major General in charge of the operation says the experts are tracking Santa's progress, and it's important that kids get to bed in time so the jolly old elf can make his special deliveries without delay.
We see Santa delivering presents into homes between 9 o'clock and midnight. So we always say to young children, 8:30 is probably the right time to crawl into bed so that you're fast asleep for 9 o'clock when Santa's by. Because he will, if you're awake, he'll avoid your home. He'll come back later, but you don't really want to put that extra burden on Santa to have to do multiple visits to multiple neighborhoods. And so that's why we like to make sure the kids go to bed early enough.
NORAD Santa tracking started with a misprint in 1955 when a child dialed the phone number on a department store's Call Santa ad and rang into the Continental Air Defense Hotline. The Air Force colonel who answered the phone improvised an answer, and NORAD has been officially tracking Santa's journey ever since. Don't go away. We have your final look at weather when we come back.
Live CBS January 5th. Nikki Glazer hosts the Sirius Award Show.
Thank you very much.
That doesn't take itself too seriously.
My God, you are good looking.
Don't miss the only award show that's truly unpredictable.
I'd like to give this to you, Mr. Jack Lemmon.
Unexpected.
Paging Miss Lottie, Miss Christine Lottie.
I was in the bathroom, Mom. And unhinged. Gladiator! This night is gonna be unforgettable.
The Golden Globes, live Sunday, January 5th on CBS and streaming on Paramount+.
Oh, hi. I suppose you're wondering what an A-list celebrity like me is doing in a place like this. You must know, I'm saving the world. Oh, hi, Beth. Yep, saving the world again. Did you know that 40% of all the food produced in the United States is thrown away? That means everything that went into that food, the pesticides, the water, the land, was all for nothing. Just look at this perfectly good food thrown in the trash. The pizza with extra Cheerios, these goldfish and Band-Aid tacos. And just look at this perfect trash burger. This pasta dog looks delicious.
You don't have to dumpster dive like Ed Begley Jr. to save the planet. Fight food waste by shopping smart and using what you buy before it gets trashed.
That's way better. Ooh, arugula.
Do your part and find out other world-saving tips at betterthaned.org.
The greatest sportsmen and women. Icons of our time and beyond. Peerless performances. Champions in a class of their own. Legacies without equal. Timeless quality, superbly crafted stories showcasing the greatest sports heroes and their incredible winning moments. The Immortals, the greatest athletes of all time.
Christmas Day is tomorrow, as well as Hanukkah. Both are going to have some partly sunny skies overall, probably some early clouds giving way to some sunshine. Temperatures in the mid-30s, nice and calm with some light winds, and we'll just keep the tranquil weather going right on through Thursday. For Kwanzaa, looking good. Warmer air comes in, a little more moisture, but it looks like almost all rain. Even at night, temperatures are expected to stay above freezing for Friday, right on through Sunday. Kevin, back to you.
Thanks, Tom. And to end tonight, everyone spends Christmas Eve differently. Some spend it shopping, some spend it singing carols, and some spend it sledding. That's how kids down at Harlow Park in Marquette spent their afternoon today, with some going fast, some going slow, some forward, some backwards, some with cargo, and some as far as they could push it. All right, everyone, no news tomorrow. That's all we have for now. We'll see you on Thursday at 6/5 Central.